Time to re-up YouTube. Your boy Mustard is back with another banger. That Jordan Poole guy is about to be in China.
金钱看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，装个当朝，驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的徽2岁了，装个当朝。金钱看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，装个当朝，驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的徽2岁了，装个当。
When I tell you guys Jordan Poole is the funniest player in the NBA, I am not lying to you. We aren't even 20 games into the season, and Jordan Poole already has the funniest low-light reel in the league. He attempts the worst passes, takes the worst jumpers in the world, plays zero defense, and the Washington Wizards are just like, hey man, as long as we get Alex Sarr with that first pick, it's all good. I'll admit this too, not gonna lie, Draymond Green looks like a saint with the punch on Jordan Poole. Don't get me wrong, Draymond was still fucked up for punching him in the face like that because it probably ruined their season and it was just uncalled for. But now looking back on it, they'd probably dodged the bullet with this dude. But if I really think about it, Golden State probably still lost that trade, and Washington did too. One of the very few lose-lose trades out here. Because even though Golden State got off the Jordan Poole contract, there's no way that they're happy with Chris Paul's production right now. And of course, the same thing applies to Washington with the bullshit Jordan Poole's doing right now. This nigga had Ruby Rose in Washington betting the over on his points, and this nigga proceeded to drop 8 points on 2 of 11 shooting. Talk about scaring the hoes. That's what Jordan Poole did against the New York Knicks on the 17th of November. And honestly, I respect it, not gonna lie, because if I was in Washington, I'm making hundreds of millions of dollars with my secure guaranteed contract, and them niggas just said you and Kuz get to go out there and do whatever the hell you want. I'd be taking the craziest shots, the stupidest passes, and be playing no defense. Fuck I look like trying for. Besides, like I said, I already got my bag and I got my ring. Fuck passing to Denny Advia. What's he gonna do for me? Not a damn thing. I'll tell you that right now. But all seriousness though, why is Jordan Poole this bad? I mean, I know he had a bit of a championship hangover last year, but he was still a solid player with the Golden State Warriors. I mean, there's just no way that a guy who was a 20-point per game efficient scorer for the Golden State Warriors last year has now turned into a 17-point per game scorer on 50% true shooting. Has he really regressed, or has Jordan Poole just given up on winning basketball? Well, I think the answer is not as simple as a lot of people think. It comes down to 2 things. For one, he isn't regressing, he just doesn't really care. If you watch a lot of these games, and I don't blame you if you don't, I've only seen a couple of them, but from what I've seen, the lack of effort that you're getting from Jordan Poole defensively has really always been there for Jordan Poole. It's just seen a lot more with the Washington Wizards because he doesn't have Draymond and Kevon Looney behind him. So if you thought you were gonna get some decent defense or effort and hustle from Jordan Poole this year, you're tripping, and you were always tripping for that. Then you look at the offensive end, and it's very obvious Poole is just out there fucking around. Yesterday, we were watching the Pistons game, and this guy had an open layup after tossing Cade aside with the pump fake. Then instead of taking the floater that was given, he decided to wait a couple seconds and then take the layup and got immediately swatted by Ausar Thompson. By the way, shout out to Ausar, he's having a crazy rookie season. But the point is, Jordan Poole has a lot of these head-scratching plays where it just looks like he does not care at all. I mentioned the play with Ausar. We saw the other play earlier in the season where he was on a fast break and stopped very lackadaisically and walked back to the 3-point line. Then he took a contested 3 on Porzingis that was just sitting on it, and then he blocked it, of course. It's very obvious Jordan Poole right now does not give a single flying shit on both sides of the ball. Then you get into the second reason why he looks so bad, and it kind of ties into the first reason. It's that he isn't playing to his strengths. Poole, in my opinion, needs to be attacking the basket a whole lot more. Because for one, he is a great finisher. Even this season, as bad as he is shooting this year with the 50% true shooting, he's actually shooting 68% at the rim. And this is not an anomaly. He was a great finisher last year with the Golden State Warriors, again shooting 67%. And because of that, he had a very high free throw rate last season, the highest of his career with 5 attempts a game. But this year, he's taking less shots at the rim per game, and I really don't understand why. He needs to be playing to that strength a whole lot more. Poole is a very crafty finisher, can do it with both hands, acrobatic, and he gets to the free throw line. I mean, I understand he's going to have his mental lapses here and there on the defensive side of the ball, but offensively, I don't really think he's gotten that much worse. I think a lot of it really, like I said earlier, just comes down to the fact that the man doesn't give a fuck about anything right now. There really might not be any bad bitches in Washington, he's not in California anymore, and he's already been paid and got a championship. Why the fuck would I not go out there and fuck around? It's so crazy also because if you watch Jordan Poole before he takes these shots, he's actually hitting some pretty nice moves off the dribble. He really might have the best highlight reel before the shot you can think of. So now another question arises that I'll end this video on. What do the Wizards do with Jordan Poole? And my answer to that, not gonna lie, there's nothing they can do. Trading for Jordan Poole really was something I didn't expect the Wizards to do, and it's not something I hated on them doing. I actually thought he would have a really good season, and there might be a chance that he can bounce back from the really pathetic start that he's had to the season. But as it stands right now, I don't see Jordan Poole really playing that much better. I mean, I think his efficiency will get better than 50%, but I don't see it actually being an efficient percentage. As I've mentioned 1,000 times in this video, there's just no incentive for him to play better. He has all the incentive to shoot the ball as much as he wants and secure them that lottery pick. He'll probably keep playing bad, and I think the moment where you're actually going to see him play real winning basketball is going to come in his contract year. Until then, good luck, Washington. But hey, that wraps up this video. Y'all drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and press that bell for post notifications. This is your boy Young Mustard signing out. Peace.